Hello and welcome to another episode of the Construction Corner podcast. I'm Dillon, I'm your host, and today, guys, the first thing that I want to talk about is being on time. I know this is probably a thing that should be so elementary that it's not worth talking about, but lately I had an experience that makes it worth talking about. So somebody reached out to be on this podcast. I get inquiries all the time for people to come on the show, to share their message, to share what they're talking about or what they're doing or whatever. And I, for the most part, delete every single one of those messages. I don't respond. And this person was a engineer. They were PE. And they sent multiple emails. There was a 3-4 series of emails, so they at least could use an auto emailer and follow-up mechanism to follow up with me. And they did, and I finally said, hey, yes, we can do something, but let me basically take 15 minutes to talk to you to see if you're worth coming on the show. Do a little pre-interview with them and see if I like them, they like me, whatever, and then we can come on the show and have a conversation. It happened to be a very hectic day for me, a lot going on, a ton of meetings. We're doing a lot of projects, doing a lot of development for Cowabunga Studios. Like, we got a lot going on. And so show up to the meeting, I'm there, nobody shows up. Wait a couple minutes. It's like, all right, well, I'm going to give you 5 minutes because you're the one that called this meeting. This wasn't me calling the meeting. We agreed on time, but you're asking to meet me. And so wait 5 minutes, send an email like, hey, you didn't show up. Don't know what the deal is, whatever. And then here's where it gets interesting. I get an email back saying that I had a project fire, whatever. I actually missed another meeting because of the fire. I'm like, oh, so you're rude to two people, not just me. You're rude across the board and not letting anybody know. And he emailed me back an hour after the meeting was supposed to happen. So just didn't look at his calendar, didn't email somebody saying, I'm dealing with something. Can we push it? There was no communication, nothing around like when he's going to be there, what he's going to do. Was an hour late. And then I'm like, dude, no. I gave him feedback. I'm like, to be honest, you wasted my time. You requested the meeting. And so, no, I'm not going to have a follow-up meeting to talk to you about the podcast, which then you would come on the podcast, both of which you'd probably be late to or miss. So you're going to miss two more things, waste a whole bunch of my time. This is why all you engineers out there do not win projects. You don't get back to people. You don't communicate on time. You don't do anything in a timely manner. So like an example, this podcast today, as we're recording, I was running late, but I made sure to let my video guy know that I am going to be late. Hey, I'm 5 minutes behind. Oh, give me 5, right? So he's not like wondering where I am or anything. It's like I've communicated, and then I communicated when I was done and ready to shoot the show. That's just a simple example for this, right? Like let him know 5-10 minutes before, like, hey, just a couple minutes behind, I'll be there. No big deal. And then on the other side of it, I had another meeting that was scheduled with a client or a potential client, and I wasn't going to make it. I had another project come up where I had to be there. And so 2 weeks in advance, I'm like, hey, I'm not going to be there. A project deal came up. Can we move it? Here are my available dates. No problem. We scheduled it far enough in advance because things come up. People have to cancel meetings. It happens. Nobody's worried about it. It's the manner in which you communicate that you're not going to show up. If you tell right before this, I said that I would send a preliminary budget for a project that we're doing of what the total cost would be. And it's for a public organization. And so the county needs to basically approve some budgets. So I sent the preliminary budget. I told them I'd do it today. It's after 5 o'clock for them because I'm on the West Coast. They're in the Central Time Zone. But I did it on the day that I said I was going to do it. I did it when I said I was going to do it. And everybody is going to be happy about it because they need it for Monday morning for their supervisors meeting. So they'll have the information. They'll be able to do with it what they will. So things like that, communicating, paying attention to your clients, to your organization, and everything else, right? And this guy that tried to come on the podcast, like, couldn't communicate a simple thing. So I'm not going to waste way more of my time for somebody that wants to come on my show. It's not like me wanting to go on his platform and then they wonder why they're not getting anywhere or doing anything. So the day that I'm recording this episode, this morning, I had a guy that's running a 1,000-person architecture firm on the show. And guess what? He showed up on time. Amazing. And then this guy that's running not a 1,000-person engineering firm cannot show up on time. This is why you don't run a 1,000-person organization. Time management is the key and core of basically everything that we do. Can you put in your projects, your budgets, everything else that you do, can you do it on time? If you can, you're going to have a lot of work. You could command a high dollar amount for your work, and it's going to be incredible. Now, it takes a lot of dedication to maintain your word and integrity, but the more that you're able to do that, the better off you're going to be. That's plain and simple. So guys, I know this is a quick hitter. It is super important though. Don't waste people's time. Do what you say you're going to do. And that is a huge key to the core of success. So with that is this episode of the Construction Corner podcast. Until next time.